Over 26. This is
The Gaga podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26. Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
What up, my name is Chaxy, the mastermind, your main guy, the Lord Chaxy, the beautiful Mariah is around, the amazing Masters around, the whole gang is around, episode 259. We are...
Mic check.
We are...
Mic check.
Very nice.
Kwa nini mnanunua rings bila mimi?
Wait, mbona mnaniuliza why I have one shoe?
Mimi si nimekuuliza why you have one shoe.
That's the other one is with the president.
Shoe
was in my hood.
Should have seen it coming.
Surely.
My people, do you know that's actually, that is our, in the village we have things called centers. Centers means is where the shops are. That's where you go to do shopping. If you want to come to Nairobi, that's where you'll go get the bus. So that is our center. Like that from my house is like 20 minutes, literally.
That's crazy.
Yeah, from where the shoe was thrown from. So anyway, shout out to my ancestors. I sent the shoe in advance.
Wow.
That's why I only have one shoe.
Ile disclaimer bado.
Kabla Subaru zifike hapa nje, please.
But yo, I think when I saw the incident, anyway, let me wear my shoes. Ilirudi. Itumbi returned my shoe. Shout out to Itumbi.
Do you think they confiscated the shoe? Ama ilitupwa tu mahali?
They did.
Of
So I'm telling you,
course.
this show.
Yeah. But how long?
The shoe came back today.
Ilitumwaje?
I don't know. I was called to go collect it from State House. What did Tafari say?
Shubaru ya
Shubaru.
mambaru.
Na Shubaru.
That's a nice episode title. Shubaru ya
Subaru ya Mamba.
mambaru.
Actually, that's a good title.
But I think what was a bit from that incident, but I just wondered, is it that easy to get to the president? Imagine that was a shoe, it could be anything.
Anything.
Anything, bro. Like when, you can't tell me there's no way, especially now, with the political climate, you can't tell me there's no way there's no one who got ideas from that incident. The proximity to the president, especially during the rallies, is too exposed, bro. If a shoe could get to the president, close range. The Shua Bush was during a media thing. You know, it was like something intimate.
Yeah.
But at a rally.
But at a rally is actually where you're more bound to experience anything as compared to your bush.
For sure. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It just means he's too exposed. There is no way there was not like a serious meeting about his security.
Of course, now it's going to be beefed up like 95 times.
Because if half your body is on top of a sunroof, and then there's just a bunch of random niggas around the car with guns, but the proximity to get
No,
you...
but think about it. This guy has been rolling like this like forever. So even, I think this shoe incident was probably like a wake-up call because think about it. From the time he's been campaigning since...
Yeah.
If anybody wanted to do anything, remember these are guys who are like super close. Anyone would have done anything.
But also, the way the presidential security unit works is if he was going to be, say, in my village, is that the team went earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they secure. Wait, you think the president just showed up in Migori and just did a campaign? And the perimeter security was not secured in advance?
No, it's okay.
Bro,
So
from
if-
all tall buildings, there's definitely snipers and all that.
Which is okay.
It's impossible for the president to just show up.
So if they went in advance and a shoe could still attack him, somebody definitely.
I mean,
needs to
because they
go
don't ask
home.
people to remove their shoes when you go to the rally.
Nah.
But it
The
just...
nigga was wearing
Somebody
his shoe.
definitely needs to go home. There's homework that wasn't done properly.
No, definitely. I agree with you. That's what I'm
Somebody
saying.
needs to go
Proximity and how easy it was for a shoe to get to the president. Bro, that could have been... Can you imagine if that was a piece of cake? Surprise!
That would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious.
Oh my God.
It just goes to show even, Basi, what they mostly do is not really preventative.
Exactly, because what do
Now,
you mean?
if this had gone like left, there'd been a lot of damage control now.
And also, it's definitely in a public market somewhere. So you're not screening everyone who's coming. That means someone could easily have a gun on them. Literally. Or a djembe, something, bro.
No,
Like,
Mani Kuria.
that was home.
It looks like... I'm just saying. Hey, gun umeenda sana.
But I think this is there was a clip of the woman rep. Let me find it. This is what the woman rep said after the incident.
Was that the radio interview?
Oh no.
There's another one I saw, yeah.
She's just in a rally. Oh, she did an interview on radio.
I wouldn't know.
There's another one I'll tell you about.
It's
Okay,
dead
see
to
this.
me.
Okay, let me play it. Hey,
Hey,
this is what she said.
Chaxy.
Okay, you'll miss it.
Fanyika hapa.
Hold up.
Mtukufu rais, hiyo furugu umeona kidogo. Wakuria wanakupenda, wanataka wafike karibu, wakakatazwa. Hiyo tu, hakuna shida nyingine hapa Kuria. Si ni kweli? Wakuria sisi ni wapenda amani na hatupendi fujo siku yoyote. Kwa hivyo watu wa press msiende kutangaza yenu. Ile imefanyika hapa, wanataka kusalamia na mkono na wameshindwa kukufikia. Sasa ukipata nafasi utarudi hapa usalamie kila youth kwa mkono ya mwisho.
So she basically said,
As the Kuria kingpin, what is your official
Sentiments.
statement?
yeah, simple. What she said is the guys just wanted to say hello, but they couldn't reach. So the shoe was not supposed to harm him, it was just supposed to greet him. It was just a greeting. Yeah, small greeting. So my expectation is I'm handing over to the guys from Luoland. You guys, I know you wake up and you're given a stone. Luo kids, before they learn how to walk, they know how to throw stones.
Guy.
So I'm officially...
Hey, asante Yesu, mimi ni Mganda. Manewajaka ni ngumu.
So Mariah, I'm officially handing over to the guys in Migori because they're closer.
It's unfair that you usually choose which side to be. When the Ugandan MP was talking smack, you are Luo. Now, umevuka tu boda hiyo.
Okay, basi, asante mimi ni Mkikuyu because
Aye.
ngumu.
Mkikuyu again. And she can prove it.
That's the thing.
How many tribes are you so far?
So far, these
we
are two.
went through all the 16. It's fine. Did you guys see that elections in Uganda were cancelled in some villages because Kenyans crossed the border to go vote?
Then
Cross
why
the border. Oh, before we move into that, I was saying I saw an interview, a radio interview. I can't remember the name of the MP or politician, but he was saying the shoe was not thrown. Someone didn't have a phone to record the president.
That was Itumbi.
Itumbi.
It was literally on his ex.
and
so
they're
he held
looking
his
for the
shoe.
guy or something like that.
Yeah.
And someone was
Ati
tired
wanna
of seeing
buy
a
him
shoe
a
obstructing
phone.
him and then chapad it.
Itumbi said that literally, because guys took out their phones to record the president, and this is somebody who didn't have a phone. So he was pretending to record the president
With a shoe.
With a shoe. Then someone slapped it because he was obstructing them.
Yeah.
So Itumbi said, please identify yourself so that we can buy you a phone. Hey, I was like, NIS.
Mchezo wa town. Mchezo wa town.
I'm like,
Fiction writers are shaking in their boots.
You're the one that
so
told
Itumbi
me.
believes somebody will just come and say, I'm the one.
Yeah, I'm the one with the shoe.
Please buy me a phone. Nduenda kufinya makende.
The one that made me laugh was guys saying ati Farouk at sasa ati anatembea Migori like the Cinderella, he is looking for the owner of the shoes.
Definitely.
I died. Cinderella was crazy.
I saw there was literally a skit of somebody with one shoe, and people had to literally come fit the
Cinderella.
That's the one.
Was it a good shoe?
Did you see your vumbi ilitoka kwa hiyo kiatu?
Bro,
It was a bad shoe.
they just need to tarmac all our roads.
The
Sorry of our
slow-mo
lives.
of that, like, bro, mtu kama ana homa, more power to
Like
him.
literally, the only road
Damn.
that is tarmacked in Kuria is the main road. As soon as you leave the main road, anywhere else, literally one step from the main road,
It's done.
very dusty.
Anasema mko na barabara moja.
Dude, and this tarmacked road was tarmacked. Tafari, when was this? It was literally tarmacked a few years ago.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's actually tragic.
Bro, from Migori to our home would take like, I don't know, maybe an hour plus.
On
Because
rough road.
the road was so bad and then the bridges were not built properly. So anytime you go to a river,
You had bridges.
Guy.
There's no roads, but there's bridges.
I mean, of course, because there's a road, it's not tarmac, but the road is there.
So it's rough road, alafu katamak kwa bridge.
Not rough road, super rough road.
Utafanya nisikie
Super
Kuria.
rough. Hey, going to Kuria was an adventure, bro. But now it's quite short now because most of the road is tarmacked. But also from the main road to my village, hey, bro. I think the last time we went, we left the car somewhere.
Hey.
The road is so bad. Like, it's really bad.
Damn.
So shout out to...
So you leave a car and you walk, ama you take and do the.
Yeah, but where we left the car, we could just walk. Yeah, we just walk.
Okay.
It's village life. Like, huko Subishi is just a normal thing. That's how people get around.
People just walk like it's normal. Like the shop from Shags, the house to when you were kids, it was 7 kilometers.
And that's why you'd go to get milk and everything. And
Yeah, and then
supplies.
your cousin would just be, twende kwa duka. Fool me once. That was crazy.
I'm gonna pour a shot for my people, man.
Period.
Yeah, so I was telling you guys, elections in Uganda got postponed in some villages because there's Kenyans who crossed the border to go vote. Do you know what that tells me?
That also ours, they probably cross over.
Yeah, definitely.
Then how come ours is not cancelled?
Of course, the president. I mean, because we're not in an election period. What do you mean?
No, because come our mevuka and it's been cancelled. How come then ours whenever it happens? Because there's a likelihood that it happens. How come it's never a situation?
Just because Museveni is more brutal.
Yeah. I mean, Museveni definitely looks at Ruto and wonders how. Like
how are your people ruling you?
Isn't
who's the president?
Isn't this your country?
Just have that. But also, it just means 2027 is gonna be a bit chaotic. I think there's definitely Ugandans who will be given ideas to come out.
And there's that rumor about Somali refugees.
Yeah, being given documentation and whatnot.
That's crazy.
Saddam and his relatives. Saddam, you've accepted you as Kenyan. Leave your relatives in Mogadishu. No need them in our affairs.
That is crazy.
Let me see. Definitely need.
Some Tonyo.
Are you guys waiting for me to continue speaking?
I'm ready for us to take the shot.
Oh, yeah.
The slowest bartender ever.
Right.
Don't worry, because I'm preserving my energy for other things, like throwing a shoe at the president. Cheers.
To that.
To that.
What are you cheersing to?
But now, we've handed over officially.
Now, hallelujah.
Cheers to freedom.
Let's just keep it here.
Are you guys going to leave me hanging for real?
Till you bring up another toast.
I'm not bringing up another toast. For real?
You're like a flaccid phallus. Keep hanging.
Okay, do you know I have better things to do? I can literally leave set now.
Bye.
And go speak to my
Please.
country people.
Bye. And carry your shoe with you. Thanks.
And use your bad road.
Man.
What happened at home in Uganda? So you are identifying as a Ugandan.
Maneno ni mengi, man. Maneno ni mengi. But
Are you one of the Kenyans who sneaked in?
I wish. I wish.
Like you wanted to vote as 16th.
Okay, enough. So let me tell you about myself. Please, let me tell you. Dude, after the week that I've just had, I'm officially back to wearing sunnies everywhere except set, bro.
Wait, what exactly are the sunnies supposed to be hiding?
Eye contact.
Hey, bro. It's so dangerous. Having a direct eye contact with someone you low-key like, that thing is dangerous, bro.
What do you mean?
Checkmate.
What didn't you understand? So that I know what to answer.
You said with somebody you low-key like.
Yeah.
So are you talking about going on dates or are you talking about checkmates? Because
I just haven't asked. No, not checkmates. Shout
Okay.
out to all checkmates. I'm just saying, it could be on dates, it could be on meetings, it could just be everywhere. It could be on FaceTime.
Why are we flirting at meetings?
Hey, bro, let me tell you. Thursday, I'm just like on FaceTime in the middle of the night. Sun is on, bro.
Why?
Hey, this eye contact thing is...
Wait, penda mapenzi.
Eye contact thing is going to put me in the pits, bro.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean?
Even if the date works out, you'd be in missionary in Sunnies.
Oh, but
This one.
you're asking if I'll be Ama I was. I'm just saying I got some action.
missionary in Sunnies here. Nice Hey, what do you do when you come?
That is wild.
The indirect translation, me without sunnies is running the syllabus.
Oh, God. Okay, ulifanya nini? I need more context. What did you do?
And did it get foggy? I'm asking the right questions. And which ones are these sunnies in those to pay?
Oh,
I
Jesus.
have a lot of sunnies.
What happened?
I literally even
Gani
got
does
some
a
more
bedroom.
sunnies. Which one is?
Gani does a bedroom.
All of them, it depends. Last night I wore the 3D ones for the cinema. Because I haven't watched Sinners.
You wanted to see Kuch in 3D.
I saw it. What do you mean I wanted to see it? Can I pour you some? I feel like I'm drinking tonic.
Mine's okay, kidogo. Half of that, please.
So, I poured half of that.
Atulifanya nini?
Dude, I'm not saying anymore. I just said I'm back to wearing sunnies everywhere
Full time.
except when I'm on set.
Okay.
Like literally. You're too nosy. Are you that?
Wow,
lady?
me or you?
Are you that lady from Misfits?
Have you seen this trend on TikTok where
Shades.
guys are giving tea to their wives, but wanapeana tu information like Chaxy broke up with his girlfriend. Alafu, madam ako like, what happened? I don't know. He just told me they broke up. Did he cheat?
You
I don't know, bro. I don't have
give me
details.
tea without flesh, then keep it.
But that's dudes all the time. Like guys would call me about something. I'm like, bro, that's all I know. Like I just know he's sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is he ailing from? I'm like, I don't know, bro.
What did the doctor say?
Niggas really suck.
Yeah, I'm like, should I call the doctor? Like, homie said he's sick, that's why he's not coming.
You know what a babe would do? A babe would put a conference call in the Daktari wa Mwass.
Kazim.
Let's get all the juice, please.
No, it's yangu ni juice kwani.
Okay,
I
let's
want
get
it
the
to be
fat.
tea.
Oh, wow. Cholesterol.
Okay, sorry, sijacheka sana.
That's your apology. That's like Ruto telling us pollen.
Ogopa Deejays is back. Did you guys see it? Hey, bro. Okay, I don't know if they're officially back as a label, but they put out a song.
Yeah.
And that track is fucking fire, bro. Absolute bananas.
Is it? I saw Sanaipe on an interview.
It's not
Saying?
something. Let me see. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Mumbua. It's a new song by Mumbua called Nimezama. Bro, that track is nuts. Oh my goodness. Beautiful flip. It's a sample for... Have you heard it?
No.
Hey, bro, I wish you could play it. We just play it and then we take it out. That's too much work.
Wata nini? I just love how umesema inaitwa nimezama alafu kasema it's nuts. Because nuts is a manga.
No. Absolutely not.
Can you introduce a naughty corner? Actually, what I'm going to do is from next week I'll bring Spanx.
Uh-huh.
So the naughty corner.
The doll.
Yeah, where's Spanx? My Spanx, the doll.
Spanx is a doll. It's not the punishment.
I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember who came to the house. Someone came to the house and then they were like, okay, why does the doll have panties and a bib?
We were with staff.
Someone asked. And then,
he needs new clothes. Stuff
not that.
Clothes.
No,
it's in panties.
I try to remember Spanx has panties. You know Spanx has panties. So I was like, okay, how did this happen? I'm like, I literally put Spanx in the back seat of the car, drove him to the tailors, and I was like, Pima, let's make pants for Spanx. And I sat there because there's no way I was coming back for it. I was like, in Kaziraisi sana. So the tailors
This is a real story.
The pants. So how do you think Spanx has pants? Yeah.
Ule demo ama tu race aliachangoa.
No, I literally drove Spanx to the tailors because you know Spanx, the problem with Spanx is it doesn't have a waist. That's the only problem. He
has a mad bunda.
He has a mad bunda. so I drove him to the tailors. Uh-huh. Yeah, so Noticona is going to be here and Spanx is going to be the prefect. So from next week, ukifanya, repeat what you just said.
Me, I'm just visualizing it and I'm beginning to like it.
Visualizing what? Nuts azizami? Ama what are you visualizing?
I'm visualizing mad bunda Spanx in a thong.
You know, when I used to shoot in conversation at the balcony, I used to have Spanx on set. Like when I used to shoot in
Spanx
conversation.
has been on set for one of our episodes.
Yeah, 2 of our episodes.
Yeah, there's a day he sat here with nice sunnies.
And also here.
Even there.
Hapa mlimweka kuni replace.
Nashaika hapa.
Spanx is a celebrity. You've not seen Spanx in Nikita's
video. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
And you're supposed to make a cameo on BN's video. Then I forgot. So,
oh, wow.
So to all my musician friends, Akina Charisma, Akina Rush, Spanx, bro. We need to make... Actually, we should start an IG page for Spanx. Make him in all the videos, misfix. Like, we just make Spanx a celebrity.
That's a good idea.
It's a good idea. And guys will actually pay to come see Spanx. I'll do a meet and greet for Spanx, bro. At Sarit.
Who will be shaking Spanx hand?
Mtu amejitoa kwa kutosalimia doli imevaa panty.
Of course.
Anyway, Kenya's you
Mali
guys
economy imetufikisha. I don't blame anyone.
Jurist and Tafari, when you go back to your bling bling, guys, please let's get bling for Spanx. Actual bling.
Akona fingers.
I don't know. Spanx has one hand.
One?
2 hands.
Like he has like a
he can wear bracelets.
Okay,
he can wear a
you.
chain. He can wear sunnies. Maybe you can get a grill for him.
Hey,
Grill, dude.
you're biting more than you can chew.
His mouth is a string. Grills atavaa wapi?
I don't know. We'll patch.
I think tulisema we start agreeing with these ideas. Tuzione tu.
Bro.
Guys, think about it. Imagine if we made like Spanx a thing. Because what is it gonna cost? A few phone calls, and Spanks is in the next BN video. Who else is big? The next Nashinsky video, and then he's on the next Misfix video, and then Spanks is on set on Mic Check.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, and Spanks has an Instagram.
That's true.
Yeah, then any public appearance I make, I just have Spanks with me.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, bro. And then Spanks becomes a thing. And
The Spanks are on a red card.
Of course.
Of course.
Okay.
So when for client meetings, it's like, is it just Mic Check or Mic Check and Spanks?
You know what I'd love? Like to engage to boardroom. Nakadoli. And actually engage with it. What do you think, Spanks? I love what you do.
But that's what I do in conversation. Like if someone was bluffing, I'd always point back to Spanks and be like, Spanks, do you believe whatever Mwass just said? Anyway, shout out to Spanks. Aside from being a scientist, Mariah scientist, the last episode. Anyway,
hakuna kitu kama hiyo. We, ebu.
Mariah used.
let us go to the basics.
No, Mariah used what is called. There's actually 4 gospel books.
Yes.
The fifth one is an agenda book.
What do you mean an agenda
And
book?
because it doesn't, people added it later, but it's not originally. There's only 4 gospel books. Only 4.
Matthew, Mark,
Luke, John, Acts.
It's only 5.
Those
Yes.
are 5.
2 Acts.
No.
Let's ask ChatGPT. Hold up.
Lakini checkmates wanajua Biblia.
Wait.
Checkmates know everything, bro.
The Bible Acts is considered the
how
fifth
many
gospel.
how many gospels exist in the Bible?
4. I can see 4.
And they look soma.
The book.
How many gospels exist in the Bible?
Continuation of the gospel is not the gospel.
Auntie, can let's solve this once and for all.
You know, there's nothing to solve.
Hello, hi. Oh, sorry. How many gospels exist in the Bible?
There are 4 gospels.
Which ones?
The 4 gospels.
Why does it keep? Is it the connection? Name the 4 gospel books of the Bible.
The 4 gospels and
What the hell is that? Is it the internet? Okay, let me try again. Please name the 4 gospel books of the Bible.
the 4 gospels and the
Okay. The 4 Gospels in the New Testament are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The term fifth Gospel often refers to the book of Acts, which is a continuation of the Gospel accounts describing the early church and its spread. Some also refer to it as the fifth Gospel as a book that emphasizes the importance of living out...
Keyword some. Some like you.
Theologians...
What do you call it when
Some like you.
Theologians.
So, Auntie, theologians don't change the Bible. They read the Bible. The Bible already exists.
What do you call it?
Like, how can you even argue against a fact like that? It's literally 4 gospels.
What do you call it when you release an album and then you release a fuller album?
A full album?
Deluxe. So
yeah.
Acts ni deluxe.
Is that
Has to be.
Because also checkmates are saying, what did you call it? Bible school? They're saying it completely doesn't work the way it's
Well, in my church, it works like that. Kila mtu na kanisa yake.
Ati kila mtu na kanisa yake.
Kila mtu na kanisa yake.
How do you even counter in my church?
Exactly.
Because now she's
Every church has their own ways of handling things. In mine, you volunteer if you want to.
Sita mama, it's what?
I guess nikienda sita mlini.
Basi uniambie tu ni
she
gani
goes to
unaenda.
helicopter church of
There you
Christ.
go.
How does your church start with
The logo is a Odede.
There you go.
Niko na mambo huko acheni. Utaniroga.
Anyway, so aside from being scientists, you're causing tremors in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Please.
Poleni, guys.
Please, this is your chance to shine.
No, it was intrusive thoughts. Funny enough, I was in the gym when I was taking a little break. I see guys talking about, it was, I think, Mark Masai's tweet or John Alan Namu, one of the two. So I see the tweet that, guys, tremors had where I'm like, tremors where? So I was like, okay, this is my time for my intrusive thoughts to win. I was like, yeah, sorry guys for the tremors, ni jeans ilikuwa imekata kupanda.
Comedian.
That was fire. But I didn't feel any tremor.
Me either. Honestly, this is a paid partnership because there is no way. There are few munasikia tremors.
I saw a funny tweet. The tremor in Nairobi was resetting body counts. Tunaanza upya.
Na wale hatukwa tumepata
Been restored to virginity.
Mimi nimepata 00. Body count yako ni 0 ya Mwass ni 00. If you're being
So basically,
mathematicians.
okay, we are not. I was gonna say that we are back to 0, but I'm not. Auntie, are you?
Me, I've been on 0, bro.
You've been on 0. But
Unfortunately.
I was like, after, because like there's checkmates who will comment things, but there's checkmates who will now come to a DM with facts. They're like, hey, where? I'm like, hey. I think I saw like 3 DMs about the whole Bible doing nini. And then I was like, I feel like the next time Mariah becomes a scientist, we're just going to call her Kasongo. Now she'll graduate to another level of lying. You know what I mean?
No, Kasongo who's talking to dead people. Hapo siwezi fika. I'm sorry.
Kasongo,
One more. Basically, one more chance.
Kasongo walked so that you could fly.
He is on another level. Hapo I aspire to get. Sijafika.
Hata checkmates walisema, see, millennium is 1,000 years.
Of course, I was messing with you.
Wait, Mwass, when you went home believing that...
Jamani.
I just was like, I hate these niggas.
Yes, time to drink because maneno yako ni ngumu.
Wait, did you like believing like millennium is 100
You had me thinking twice.
Are you serious?
Lord.
Unajua nilitoka shule kitambo.
But genuinely, at this point, it's very easy to second guess everything. Super easy to second guess everything.
Yeah. Squeeze tu unaweza ingia tu TikTok useme we should not be drinking water na amevaa lab coats.
Yeah, and they'll give you reasons why you shouldn't be drinking
water. Contains nini, niko like, hey.
Niliachekiwa hydrogen na oxygen, but go off.
Instead, buy this formula from my website. Link in...
Dude. That reminds me, I saw a video about just animals in the wild. Natural selection is wild, bro. Like, there's no better word to describe it.
Yeah.
Like, saizi, there's an antelope somewhere in the Mara that is just about to be eaten by a hyena, bro. And that's just it. It can't do anything about it.
See why Rick anasema to bet.
No, Rick... But is Rick ever in studio? I feel like since Rick fell in love, he just chills at the babe's house.
Rick is preparing for his next character.
I don't know. Bro, even the smoked paprika, I've not had a word about it for weeks. And it's been in studio. No one wants to use it, but it's still full. 3 months later.
But who's cooking in the studio, though?
I mean, you can...
Other than us, who's cooking in the studio?
You're cooking fake science lies.
Mariah is constantly cooking.
Uko kwa lab too.
Yeah. Like, does he come? Dude, how many times...
Of course, he has a girlfriend.
How many times... Okay, there's that. But how many times have you seen Rick in studio?
Last Saturday, I saw him. We had a proper chat with Rick.
Okay, before then.
But we're always here just once a week. Maybe anakuja Monday, Friday. Huh?
No, I'm sure even weekends sometimes.
I mean, he makes pop-ups once in a while. I feel like I've seen Rick quite.
So between him hanging out with a girlfriend and him being in studio, where does he spend more time? Genuinely.
Kwanza now you are roommates.
Speak wisely.
Tuambie ukweli yote.
I don't think they're roommates. They just share a house. Because Rick doesn't stay there, bro.
you split rent.
Yeah.
He's always here sometimes.
Always here sometimes.
It's giving, when Mariah was giving us zile answers, is it a yes or a no?
Yeah.
At sometime, maybe. Give and take.
Quite.
Quite. Are you happy? Give and take.
I'm like, yeah, so it's just a yes and no. Shout out to Rick, man.
I'm sure whatever he's working on will be fire.
Whatever Rick is working
the
on.
next project.
The stream.
The stream is actually going really crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's just one person that is working on. Rick is very faithful. Shout out to Rick, man.
Love it.
And like some people in the background here who are making the most noise. So that
we proceed.
Yeah, tuuliza kama mnataka kudinya watu wengi mbona mko kwa relationship?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like if you want to see other people, then why do you need to be in a relationship? Just be single.
There's a
louder for Tafari and Jurist at the back.
There's something that's trending on TikTok where people are defining what cheating is. I love sasa
but there's many definitions.
Yeah, at now there's emotional cheating. If I catch feelings for another babe, nime-cheat.
Yeah.
If what?
If I catch feelings for another babe, nime-cheat. I haven't acted upon said feelings.
I swear to God, you'd rather even fuck another babe than cheat emotionally.
Dude, okay,
like
so
that is a whole other
my
connection,
question is,
bro.
So if I
done.
catch feelings for another babe and I never tell you,
Ume-cheat and kept.
So if I catch feelings for another babe,
Imagine somewhere, somehow you...
Oko strike 2.
Babes feel. Imagine somewhere, somehow we just know.
feel
There's
what?
something
That I've got a feeling
No,
for someone
that
else.
something is just...
So is the issue catching feelings or acting on the feelings?
Both.
Hey.
Both of them.
Wait, okay, so am I supposed to not see other people?
Am I not seeing
And I mean
you?
literally,
No, sikuoni sai.
Unaniona?
Alafu.
Sasa
Okay,
ukimwona alafu.
question is umeniona sawa. Have you wanted to do anything with me?
Hell no.
There you go, then I'll see other women. If I don't act on it,
Wait,
it's
wacha
fine.
kujifanya mtajenda shule. You know the meaning of
I
seeing.
do not know.
Lakini pia agenda shule. Don't let that walk by.
I did go to school to a certain level.
If you have to defend it.
No, it's true.
Nyamaza tu. Acha tu. Hujasoma sana.
Oh my gosh.
Ulifanya 8-4. 8-4-1.
One is a stretch.
No, I did. I finished one full year. What do you mean?
What?
I finished one full year. Then I started my second semester of my second year. Then I went to say, when I was supposed to do exams, I went to say,
Stop lying, bwana. Stop lying.
Alifanya how
Leo
long?
episode titles ni moto. Andika pia hiyo curriculum.
8-4. Wait.
no,
Tafari,
I finished
you
one full
a
year. I finished one full year.
In fact, I only met Chaxy. We only met at KUFM,
And at Annex.
and
when I
he
used to
never
have-
had a bag. So sijui kan kusoma alikuwa nasoma
I doubt
nini. I'm
it.
not sure.
I mean, by the time I was meeting Tafari, I was completely done with classwork. But I was in school though, because I was hustling. So I used to do radio and events. You guys know that, yeah. So by the time I met Tafari, for sure, I don't think he ever saw me in
But
class.
being in campo bila bag tu.
Jamani.
Ni ngumu kukutetea.
Jifanye hata ifold weke kwa back pocket.
Dude, I'd wake up, go run errands, go to school in the evening, do my radio show because I used to do the drive in the evening. And then after that, I'd have activation. So I'd always have like maybe a DJ or a brand activating. Then I just go to Annex, get kids drunk and make money.
Sounds nice.
Of course.
Yeah, sounds nice.
Of course.
Mekusamehea.
Your time, man. I'm like, that's why I'm like, I respect Ska so much because Ska finished. Bro. Like, me, Ska would come to Annex, hang out, and
And
him
still never-
he'd been in class the whole day.
Wow.
Na engineering ni ngumu.
Ska finished, graduated, bro.
Bless him.
Yeah, shout out to Ska, man. Kovu, bro. And, so, are you done? Tafari was busy working. The agenda for school started. I see a nigga walk into set and ask for the microphone. I'm like, okay.
Watu walipata A wanakuwa na kierere.
Wachana na yeye.
No, but Tafari is so smart. And the genetics work. Because even the kids, I hear the
Brilliant.
kids, like Zamira just scores everything, bro.
Damn.
Like if the exam is out of 40, Zamira just has a 40.
Can we be allowed kama mtu yako ako hivyo arukishwe class?
But the issue sasa ni, bro, can you imagine, unaweza kuta na mtu how I get shit, bro. This kid goes to school every day. Comes back home, exams later. 15 out of 40, bro. Max.
Itabidi ajaribiwe kila kitu.
Bro, private tutor.
15 out of 40 is quite something.
It's not anything.
It's quite, I said quite.
And that's like
It's like people used to get insha 15 out of 40. Yani hata huwezi chapa story. Na si ile insha ngumu atiandika sijui meeting notes ni. Number 2.
Asiyefunzwa na mamaye hufunzwa na ulimwengu. Tupe story.
Upate tu 15.
Dude, that's what I'm telling you. Can you imagine being a parent and your kid comes back 7?
Bro, I'd be
Sasa
trying
okay,
out.
utadu.
Now, anangara, naoga excited to go to school. School bus picked the kid.
Yeah.
You've paid 500K a semester. Mafaka comes back from exams 7, proud.
Hey.
Capital
Na
number 5.
anakupatia ati ni last time nimeimprove ilikuwa 6.
Hey.
That house will try everything. Utaanza kuskate. Kuimba.
Everything. Back I'm like, should I go sit in one class? Nielewe to like, does this kid go to class, bro?
Ama masomo imekuwa ngumu.
Yeah. Ama tu, like, is there a problem? Should we examine the brain? Like, doesn't the brain store anything?
Hey, but kuna wase walikuwa hivyo, si tulikuwa tunahurumia tu. Like anapatiwa maths yake na nani choices. Na ako na 26% yake safi.
Na kuna ABCD.
Na ujue hiyo ni maybe aliguess tu A B C D A B C D. Kile tunaweza kupea ni huruma tu.
Anyway, shout out.
Unajua kucheza ball.
Auntie doesn't want to say a thing. It feels like she was there once in a lifetime.
Not even in the next life.
What's the highest you've ever scored like in
A
an
C+.
insha composition?
38 in. I was always the best in
We
English.
go over score. 38 over 40.
I was always the best
You never
in
scored 40 out
English.
of 40?
I was always the best in English. Swahili wasn't my strongest, but I would always either land like on a 30, 31, 29 apple.
That I can see. Like Maria the scientist.
My inches just
creativity.
used to suck, but English always.
Hizo za insha zilikuwa ngapi?
What do you mean?
Max za insha.
So I've just said
40.
either it would be like 30.
30 is sucking.
What?
He said inches used to suck.
Yeah, like I was really not good in inches. Like the highest I think I ever got in an inch was like 31.
That's good. That's an A.
my Swahili really sucked. So yeah.
So,
Then French always 100.
sorry, Abel.
You did French till when?
Form 4.
How come you can't speak a word?
What do you mean I can't speak? Have you spoken to me in
Gracias.
French before? That's Spanish.
I like how you fall for it all the time. Okay, so how do you say the shoe was thrown at the president in French?
El pavato del chou.
Le chaussette. No, le chaussure. Chaussette is socks, chaussure is shoes. What the fuck is thrown?
Japon.
Google.
Japon.
Le président.
I'm not gonna Google. I'm gonna read the
Le
comments.
président.
I'm just gonna read the comments.
I can't
'cause checkmate's not
remember. I
French.
don't remember what thrown is in French.
Okay. Another statement, right? So how do you say Mwass has not gotten any action the whole year?
Aye.
You can say that as well. Okay, let's
Tunasema
simplify.
tu nil. What's
Okay,
zero?
okay. Let's simplify then. How do you say hi? My name is Mariah
And I'm a
and I
liar.
lie. Yeah. Thinking the same, eh?
Bonjour. Moi, je m'appelle Marie. I don't know what a lie is in French.
What do you know?
I don't know what a lie is in
Why don't you
French.
tell us what you know then?
I just said it.
Count to 10.
What
Okay,
I actually
count
thought
to 10.
bonjour is afternoon.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Bon après-midi. Yeah. Bon après-midi.
Yeah,
Bon
this
après-midi.
this
Moi, je
episode I'm
m'appelle
reading
Marie.
comments for sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's count 1 to 10. And,
Yes.
and
Un,
I do
deux.
one number.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Cis is an actual
Yes,
number.
6.
It's called Cis.
6, yes.
S-I-Z.
SIX.
S-I-X.
Yes.
Why is
But
the
you
X
say
being
it's
pronounced as I said?
Ask them, Siju.
French was so fun. I did French, but in class 4, 5, 6.
It doesn't count, bro. That's too far ago. That's too far ago. That's too far ago.
In a private school, it counts.
It doesn't.
We were 20
Private
in a
school
class.
owned by your dad's friend.
Tiniabie kajuma po.
taught by a Kikuyu man. Tell me how that counts.
Ngomo.
You be speaking French in Muranga accent, but it doesn't count.
Juma pero.
Je m'appelle.
The funny, I found it really intriguing. I found it really intriguing. French words have sexes.
Yes.
Like a table is male, a cup is female. Yeah. Evil. But I don't know what it was based on.
Oh, you tell us.
It's a mystery.
You did
Sijui.
until from 4.
Some things I know you don't question. Sasa ulipata hivyo.
You
you're
don't
just
question,
like,
but you can
whatever.
ask.
Or like,
It never crossed my mind to ask.
Because French is not in the Bible. Otherwise,
Angekupeleka helicopter chat.
Honestly, it never crossed my mind to ask, like, why is this female? Why is this male?
let me ask, how many? So in the because I know, of course, there's translation of the Bible. How many gospels do you think the French version has? 4 or 5.
Ask your ass.
A French Jesus angekuwa vibes.
A French Jesus. Why?
Je m'appelle na kawaii. It just feels like ingekuwa vibe.
Definitely.
Tupatane Eiffel Tower. Was it built?
You tell us.
Mimi nilisoma class 4, 5, 6. Walitufunza A to Z, 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Okay, hizo ndo nakumbuka. What is 654 in French?
She doesn't know, bro. She just told you.
What's your phone number in French?
She doesn't know. Bro, she told you. What do you mean?
Vile na calculate.
At if 600 and what?
Apart from Je m'appelle, that's
Hold
it.
up.
And sis.
Hold up.
How do you say I don't know in French?
Je ne sais
Even that,
pas.
she doesn't know.
I just said je
just
ne sais
makes
pas.
Je ne sais pas.
Yeah?
Comments. I'm gonna read
Matthew,
comments.
Google. It's right
I don't
there,
want to
bitch.
Google. I want to read the comments.
Save the entertainment for
600.
Wednesday. 54.
Do you know the funny thing is,
654.
Mariah will ask me to Google as if it's written in French, I'll understand. Like, I'll be like, is this what you said? And she'll pronounce it exactly
No,
the
hizo
same way.
maleta zimevaa makofia.
I'm like, bro.
If I remember correctly, it has to be.
Are you reading?
No, I'm on the calculator. 654.
True.
So my question is,
6,000. Yes.
you needed a
Sing.
calculator to write 6,500.
No, 654. So that's because when you get to 100, so you say like 2 cents, 3 cents, like 3 100s, 4 100s, 5 evil. So when you get to thousands, it's mille. You say 1 mille, 2 mille, 3 mille, evil.
Doesn't know.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So that's why I had to write. I was like, okay, so 6,000
Which numbers are female and which ones are male?
Hakuna.
Oh.
Numbers are just numbers.
Objects that have female and male.
Yes. Like a table is male, a chair is female.
So how many genders exist in original French, not 2025 French?
What do you mean?
2025 French has LGBTQIA. So how many genders exist before the whole?
No, in French, it's either it's male, female, or it's plural. So like le chaussure, because there are two.
So you can't say a rainbow in French, in France?
How would I know that? What the fuck are you saying?
Your question is so open-ended yet so
like,
close.
what the hell are you saying?
So you're talking about genders and LGBTQIA. So I'm asking you. So it means in France you can't say a rainbow.
So you ask them.
Can I sell a table and say it identifies as the opposite?
Exactly. Those are valid questions. You're the one who's done French until Form 4. And you can't even answer simple questions. Like, is it possible to see a rainbow in France?
The Eiffel Tower for sure is a man.
Definitely. It's very erect. It's definitely a man. Bro, anyway. Did you see... So after Madonna, I think we covered Madonna maybe 2 years ago. Lady Gaga in Brazil, bro. 2.1 million people in a Lady Gaga concert in Brazil.
What kind of a
2.1? I want to understand how you can find 2.1 million people who are willing to go to one place.
Was it a free concert?
It was a free concert, yeah.
I'd definitely be there.
Logistics. What arena is that?
It's by that's what I wanna. You know what I wanna see? I wanna see the floor plan, the layout, where the stage was. How many stages were there? How do you even rig the sound for 2.1 million people? How do the washrooms work?
Screens. How many screens?
How many screens, bro? How does security especially work, bro? 2.1 fucking million people.
Something about a threat. There was like a security.
Of course, there will
something
be.
happened. Of course.
Have you seen how bad the gangs in Brazil are? Bro, of course, Uko, if you go with your phone. Because if there's 2.1 million people in Nairobi for a concert, bro, all the kleptomaniacs are out.
Mgani.
Even Nyashinsky's out.
Roba na Kolo.
Nyashinsky,
Roba, it's in the name.
Literally. All of them are out, bro. What are you looking for?
That's crazy.
2.1 million.
Something about there was a bomb threat.
Remember
Of course, there's going to be something. I mean, I understand an event of that scale is definitely big business.
Yeah.
Because you can imagine just the local business community.
Yeah.
From the bars, to guys who sell drugs.
Sold,
Even the guys who sell illegal stuff.
You had to separate drugs and illegal stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that we're clear. It's nice to be very clear, to just guys who are in production, guys who provide the screens, the stage, and all that. But I just understand how you map out a space that can accommodate 2.1. In Kenya, why are you putting 2.1 million people for one event?
Hey, desert.
Child,
because it needs 1,500 acres, I guess.
Yeah, genuinely, why would you put 2.1 million people? Is there a venue that can do that? Even if it's an open venue? Because I don't say my CBD, you don't have a place where they'll see the stage.
CBD, Nairobi to go waseka for 4 or 5 million.
4-5 million during the day, but maybe half that during the night.
Not CBD.
Because during the day, there's a lot of guys who live in Thika and who come in. Yeah, so we're almost half during the night. In
Even
Kenya, I'm thinking, bro.
Why would you imagine the traffic on that day?
Bro, of course you can't even drive here unless you're mad. But even just the walking.
Just saying there are, let's say, 500,000 cars heading in one direction.
It's insane, bro. It's insane. Sasa, if it was Mwass, who's always late, can you imagine showing up when are you even part of the concert anymore?
Who was the first in studio today?
You.
Thank you.
And what does it change?
It removes the word always.
No, today you're on time, actually.
Yeah.
Today you're on time. Auntie, you?
Me.
Until Nicole 9:31. Hello.
Bruh, he called me at 8. I didn't even hear my phone ring. Yeah.
Do you sleep with your phone on D&D?
No.
Man of
It comes
culture.
through. Just on silent.
I don't get guys who sleep with their phones on D&D always.
Or stay on D&D constantly. It's strange.
I mean, because there's people that we favorited who can get access to you. I don't think... no?
I don't stay on D&D.
But does
I
that
only stay on
mean...
D&D
you never on D&D?
Have you
no.
favorited your Wuchi? Caretaker,
Why should
at
my
least a
Wuchi-
neighbor. If something is happening in the vicinity.
I mean, maybe for you guys, but Sasa me, I'm the Lord. Like, it's fine. I know everything.
Make sure you never get amputated. I'm going to write... Nitakuwa kuja hapa na maji mea.
And the food to grow back. Shout out to Martin. Should I just call Poji and ask how Martin is doing? Like, yeah, let's do it. We said we're following through with things this year.
Yes,
Yeah, let's call Poji. Actually, let's FaceTime Poji and see. Let me FaceTime Poji and ask Poji, can you add Martin on the call? Let's see.
Atamwambia he
Poji
feels...
anasema sama.
He kind of feels defeated.
How does Ebu mimic Poji? Mwass, Ebu mimic Poji. How he's gonna pick this call? Sama.
Niaje bro.
Sama. Let's see. Oh shit. The mic away. Trying to see. Okay, that way. No, just say we haven't started recording.
Sasa budake akisalimiwa hizi sema sasa fit. Anasalimiwa anasema sasa foot.
Sama fit. Get foot. Why isn't Poji picking my first time? Poji has to hear your foot. We've come up with a new greeting for your dad.
You're gonna say it.
Of course. You need...
Sasa foot is wild.
Sasa foot. Direct calls will still come in the speakers, no? Oh. Well, George. Hold up. Not MacBook. Georges. Hello?
Hey.
Utaki nione nini? You're not picking... Mbona pick first time? What don't you want me to say?
Nilikuwa nanua nguo so nimetamka kanga alafu kaniko.
That's the most Saturday thing ever.
Mwass has something to say to you.
So ni wa video call ama?
It's fine.
Sama.
Mwangisa.
If I speak on the mic, can you hear me?
Can you hear Mwass?
You have to say what I say.
Okay. You can hear Mwass?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay. Go.
Sema. What is the response for when someone says sasa?
Fiti.
It's okay.
He's on brand.
Just continue.
So when you say hi to Martin, can he still say fiti or he just say foot?
It is Sasa feet. Sasa says Martin can only say Sasa foot.
Asiyefunzwa na mamake atafunzwa na ulimwengu. Asiyesikia la mkuu vunjika.
Mguu.
Poji.
Anyway, sawa, bro. We love you, man. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, do you think you can add Martin on the call?
I could, but I don't want to.
Okay, so we respect that.
Yeah.
Sawa, bro.
Maybe he might stand me up.
Hey. So up to now, he doesn't step up.
Ananga msimamo.
What?
Damn. Okay, so we'll talk, bro. You take care, man.
You're not nice people.
I love, bro.
I think even Sasa Foot as an title contender.
No, it needs a bit more context. It makes sense for clip. Anyway, you are born Catholic, no?
No. Anglican.
Oh, Anglican. It's the same thing.
No.
It's not the same.
Almost.
Very different.
Very similar.
Very
I
different.
mean, they dress almost similar.
No, our clergy has sex.
Even the Catholic clergies.
No, tupigangi magoti mara 50 kwa dakika.
Ours are allowed to marry, have kids.
Oh, you're also Anglican?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm Presbyterian Anglican.
What the fuck is that?
PCA.
I was Presbyterian, I left Kahama.
Presbyterian is a church.
PCA.
Oh, okay.
Presbyterian Church of East Africa.
That's what in full.
Yeah.
What does that word Presbyterian mean?
One of those two, Anglican, Presbyterian. CITAM.
Wow.
I don't know many of them. Yeah, I think the place we moved to, I was born Anglican, and then we moved to PCA because the church was nicer. It was bigger. And then now when we moved estates again, there was no PCA that was nicer, but the Anglican church was nicer and closer.
Hold up. Can we order food? It's already one. Okay. I'm gonna have... I wonder what I'm gonna have.
Choma ugali na screen. Kichwa hapa.
Can it kindly just have greens? Sawa, thank you.
Yeah.
Niko na PTSD ya mukimo. Wacha nipatie dakika 3 nifikirie.
Mukimo ya njane.
Mwangi, what do you want to have?
Yeah, let me have rice beef. Yeah, beef.
Okay, cool. Then the rest you can. Okay, so
Yeah.
sorry, you're saying something.
Times 2 for me, because it's my brother around. Ako mahali too. Yeah. What was I saying?
How you were born
You're born in...
and Minji.
You know, I don't know if the church was small.
You know, churches have harambes all the time.
Yeah, we know that.
So
That's why we don't go.
If I go to a church na nichange tu pesa yangu clean, na hiyo church ijengwe, stahama.
Choma.
Yeah.
And if it can have greens also in wine, I'd love that.
But if it's trauma, I definitely need greens. Yeah.
Nikichanga
I don't have a lot
na
of
mjenge
saliva
kanisa.
today.
I'm there.
We should do what?
If like nimechanga pesa yangu and you guys actually build the church, I'm not going anywhere.
What do you mean? Like you live in the church?
So lost.
No, see, that's now my church. I'll be coming there on Sundays.
Okay.
Bet.
Nipatie ka title deed.
I don't think it works like that.
Nipatie seat number 654.
I don't think it works like that.
These songs are sunk.
It's okay. It's fine. Don't bite your lip. Anyway, so there's the first ever American Pope elected a few days ago.
Yeah.
I think we covered the whole story of the papacy and what happens when someone Pope dies. When Chris Baby was here, isn't it?
Yeah. It's called Pope Leo, huh?
Yeah.
That's his name.
Leo
The 14th.
XIV 14.
14, yeah.
Ah, nice. Until did you know that? Okay.
So they've been...
Glad you know that.
There's been 13... It's a damn question. There've been 13 Pope Leos.
I don't know.
Even Pope smokes.
Even Pope Smoke. So this is the second American Pope after Pope Smoke. That's funny. I think I'd seen earlier someone posted an AI-generated image of Trump as the Pope. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
And I thought that was hilarious. No?
No.
What? You didn't find that funny?
Where?
No. You found it funny?
Extremely. I saved it in my gallery, bro.
Wow.
Soon to be my wallpaper. And even the giraffes can't let go. Wait, you guys found that offensive as well?
Not
offensive. There was just nothing to it. It's like, bed.
No, I thought it was very funny. Because with the can't. There's no way that picture is not.
God is the greatest.
God is
It'll be fine. It'll be nice entertainment.
So what is this called? The Catholic Bishops' Conference of New York issued a statement saying that there's nothing clever or funny about this image, Mr. President. We just buried our beloved Pope Francis, and the cardinals about to enter solemn conclave to elect a new successor of St. Peter. Do not mock us.
I get why they'd be offended.
Locally, see, there was just pictures of Raila as the Pope everywhere. Soon as they announced the nigga is gone, Raila became, in Kenya on X, that's all that was trending. I mean, I think he'd make a nice Pope for sure.
He would never make a Pope.
I mean, if Raila go,
He would never be chosen.
if we just lived in a parallel universe where they were like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's try. Raud, I think he'd be fine.
Yeah. But you still have to be part of the clergy from the beginning.
Definitely.
Because you can't be having sex for 70 years and having a wife and kids. Alafu uko like, nimefunga. Almwas.
No, but where did this conversation about the Pope being black this time around start from?
I mean, it's not a new conversation. It's just like the same way Obama becoming the first black president. Even before then, the question was, when are we going to have the first black president? Same thing as when are we going to have the first woman president? You know, so it's always been there. It's the thing of, so when are we going to have the first black Pope? You know, I think the thing, even in relation to that, I think that I need to understand why is the black smoke and the white
Yes,
smoke.
like the black means that not yet. The
Not
white
yet.
means we found. Like
we
it's weird.
We found a pop now, yeah. Why black? You guys see the AI image of Snoop Dogg?
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
holding the now that's funny.
That's very funny.
yeah.
The Trump one is funnier than the Snoop one, to be very fair.
That's a lie. Mariah.
I'm gonna use that all the time on this pod. When a guest lies, I'll be like, Mariah, stop lying.
So now we have bad ideas.
No, we agreed we're following through with all our ideas.
Kabisa.
So the guy is 69 years of age. Leader of the Vatican Office for Bishop Appointments. Prior, spent many years working in Peru and was bishop of something in Peru. Would be the first American pope, and he's visited Kenya 6 times. 3 months ago, he was in Kenya actually. I saw on Larry Mado's Instagram. He's been here he was here actually 3 months ago. So that means, have you ever had any living pope visit Kenya?
I don't know. Francis. You want to Francis?
Francis came. Kenya.
Not sexually.
Mwass. He's probably never come in his whole life.
Chaxy nisonge because I can't.
Chaxy nisonge is crazy, but najua pia inaweza songa tu hivyo.
You know, it's
Anisonge.
possible maybe that nigga has genuinely never come his whole life.
Kenya.
Those ones who are...
Where?
Tafari, please ask some and later nyaunyo. One nyaunyo.
Hey, mimi
I want a long nyaunyo that I don't have to stretch.
Mi tulisema kama mnanichapa nyaunyo mnaichonga nyi wenyewe.
Oh, Pope Francis
Has
and
been-
John Paul II.
Yeah.
What happens when a pop is in the country? I can only imagine. Ushakula jaba ya mgeni? Tafari. It's literally just one, bro.
I remember Pope Francis was a big deal. Tulikwanga-
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens when the pop visits? Because I can only imagine in terms of security and...
Yeah. It seems like a presidential visit of sorts.
2015.
Yeah. That's when the last time.
Yeah, this is Francis. John
Who
Paul.
remembers like what happens?
Oh,
Of course, the pop has to go to the slums and meet little kids.
now na mali unaenda wewe. Ebu reverse that train. Now na mali unaenda.
Am I lying? Doesn't the pop have to lay hands on kids? Bro, I can show you
Chaxy,
100
back
images.
that train
I can show you 100 videos.
Back that train up.
Okay, I've stopped. That's saying. Wait, can I have the MacBook? If you don't mind.
I'll be whistling. Nikikosa maoni.
So let's go Met Gala, bro. Hey, Rihanna is pregnant again, bro.
I
Hey,
love
bro.
it.
ASAP ako like ASAP.
Bro, I
love it.
literally saw somebody online say like, "Hey, Rihanna, use your
But
butt.
honestly, use your butt.
Use your butt now, bro." I was like,
This is baby number 3.
3,
third, bro.
2, 1. Damn, girl.
Pia ile ingine ilikuwa back to back. How long does it take for you to heal from pregnancy?
Heal.
Okay.
She doesn't need
Recover.
to heal.
Like,
Honey.
How would I know that?
I don't know. So you may do
That's
research. See, it's your dream.
Yeah. Scientists. These are things you should know from the Nini. From
Sinako
the,
too.
So now when you're getting married next month,
Mm.
how soon are you having a kid?
she's pregnant already, bro. Are you not pregnant?
Ndio umevaa crop top.
Kwani watu wana mimba havai kuvaa crop top?
Ka sunroof. Mtoto anaona ka sunroof.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. Yeah, what stood out for you guys? I saw Burna Boy hosted his first Met Afters Big Family. He posted Big Family settings. Black Coffee was DJing, I think there's at the Standard in New York. I saw Central Seed, Juna Nyong'o, Lupita, Bassa Rhymes. Shout out to Burna. So,
I wasn't impressed by his fit.
outfit.
Somebody said, I can't explain it, but nigga just looks like a cockroach. See?
Oh, I saw that comment.
Yeah, just because of the color.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the color. I just don't know if it's the fit. But honestly, I was just not
But
impressed.
isn't the Met Gala where you just expect to see treasure stuff? Bro, Andre 3,000 had a piano on his back.
You see? Now
He had a piano on his back, bro.
They
So
just-
that's fire? Bro, and that nigga didn't miss a
It's
step.
out of the box.
He didn't miss a step. Alikuwa anatembea tu vizuri, sikuwa anagonga mtu. Like he just had the whole piano on his
There
back.
you
bro.
go. I don't know. I
wonder how he sat
personally-
down.
Even the lady who had, was it Janelle Monáe who
Yes.
had 2 outfits in one? She had like a a suit. Mambo ya met ni ngumu kuexplain.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. Huko ndio creativity.
I don't know. For me, just Tyler, Thames, Burna Boy. Honestly, I just wasn't impressed by their feats. I just wasn't.
Diana Taylor though.
Brought it.
What's the name of the actor, the guy who pulled up in an F1 car?
Damson Idris.
Damson.
Absolutely.
Pusha T.
Yeah, Pusha looked really nice. But somebody said that alikuwa nakani kama kuna dandruff.
One hater.
That's a hater, bro. Did you see that? Honestly, from
No, but
all,
that
all
was
the
really
male
nice.
suits that I saw, the guys
That was
who
really
suited
nice.
up, that was my favorite.
That was nice.
Pharrell.
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 With pearly, that was really
Yeah.
nice.
A suit made of pearls is
That was
greedy,
nice.
but it's nice, bro.
That was
Do you know how many
nice.
oysters had to die, bro?
That is nice.
Ziko tu hivi.
That is
Damn.
really nice.
Yeah. Alafu it looked plain from afar. Alafu you
When you get closer,
That was sick, bro. It's just interesting how I can imagine the designers already thinking about next year's Met Gala.
Maybe at
Yeah.
2028.
Yeah, because
They're
you
far
have to
ahead.
keep topping, bro.
Because the
That
thing is
shit
out.
looked. All I can say, it looked expensive.
Yeah, for real.
That was
real,
like
for
if you're
real.
a nobody, like needless to say, none of us here could be there, bro. Not even close. Literally, none of us could be even 1 kilometer close.
It feels like those places that if you're invited, I'd just be like this.
Dude, can you
Exactly.
imagine?
Please tell him.
Think about if you got an invitation to be in the next years. I mean, okay, I get it because there's
It's
also
a
a lot
different
of
theme.
but also
in
there's a lot
India.
of brands working on it. So
Yeah.
if you are going there, you'd most likely find a brand that wants to work with you
Yeah.
because you have to be somebody.
Yeah.
But I just look at the thing and I'm like, I'm really poor, bro. Like I'm so poor, bro. I can't even explain
Even
how
if
poor.
you're rich in Kenya, you're poor there.
You're so poor, bro. I'm like, what the actual F,
Yeah.
bro?
Because I saw someone said that it's you who bought champagne at $650,000.
Yeah.
Do you even drink when you buy that champagne? Like, what's
No, but you store it, honestly.
Good thing is we will cover the Met Gala and Mind Check today, so put down some facts.
fantastic. But I feel
What
like
do you think? What do you know of the Met Gala? What is it?
I just know it's more of a creative statement for a good cause. It's the outfits are
A
almost,
good cause.
See, there's always a theme around.
Yeah, but a good cause. Okay.
They're always behind something like change-wise.
So what is the thing?
Nobody.
What happens?
I don't know. Me, after the outfits were there, I don't know what happens at the Met.
I don't know how the money changes hands, Uko, but I know it's like a charity of sorts as well.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is just a dinner, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's a dinner. Not I think it's a dinner.
Then why are they kicking out people with phones?
Because phones are not allowed inside.
Yeah.
That's why have you ever seen footage of
And that's what
inside the
I'm
Met
saying.
Gala?
So if it's just supposed to be a dinner, see, let people
No,
But
there's
it's
discussions,
there are
there's
rules, bro.
things,
Like if I
yeah.
invite you to my space and I have rules, like if you don't wanna come and you know the rules already,
Yeah.
then don't come.
Me, like my wedding, there'll not be phones of photography.
You're not getting married. Shut the
a
fuck
book
up.
we continue.
Yeah,
wewe.
it's just like saying a
So when
stand-up
I get
special.
married-
Shut the fuck
Continue,
up.
please.
You're not invited.
So it's a dinner that happens in a museum,
Yeah.
and then I think you pay like almost 50,000 USD. A table goes for like 650,000 USD. Like it's an expensive
Yeah.
dinner. But also, of course, it's owned by Vogue. So that's why you see all the different brands.
Makes sense.
And the idea is they raise money for the maintenance of the museum. Yeah. So what happens is a dinner, and then guys see collections from that year. So like, yeah, literally that's it. But we read more about it on Mindcheck.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah. Anything else that stood out for you guys? Any surprises? I love that I saw a lot of Africans this time around. Like actual Africans, not Black Americans. They're also Africans anyway.
Me was like, me, I think me was just having a creative boner the whole time.
Has there?
I think Venus Williams looked really nice. Venus, I was
think I saw
actually,
that, yeah.
she looked really good.
But that's why we need a screen because I'm sure there's someone who has like a 1 minute video of all the looks, nice
Yeah.
live reactions. But anyway, can you get that big screen? Your screen, by the way, what does that screen do in that room? Oh, it's fucked. Damn. The Saravi one is not an actual TV, bro. Yeah.
It can play things. No.
Depends. And I don't think it can play actual. Can it?
It was like,
And it was a touch screen TV.
it was a touchscreen TV. Ilikuwa board games only.
Ah, okay. Anyway, hey, Kitambo, bro, do you remember there's a time we used to film and I'd have to bring my TV on set every day? What nonsense was that?
Naitwa kujituma.
Bro, like I'd mount my TV during set days.
Naitwa kujituma.
Anyway, let me tell you about what's happening in May in the world of football. Hey, where is it? Hey, May is busy, bro. Needless to say, out of all of us here, Mwass and I are in the finals. That's United versus Tottenham. I know you didn't know, but let me bring you up to speed. So we are facing you guys in the finals.
Fantastic.
Of the Europa League. Auntie again, no surprises. Another year trophyless. I think you guys are used to it. I mean, it's been many years, so I don't think this changes anything. I feel bad for all Arsenal fans. I don't actually at this point I don't feel bad for them.
I only feel bad for Carol Radu. Like she always has hope every single time.
No,
See, I thought Arsenal had like a good game 1 or 2 weeks ago. Ama.
good game.
Just tell us what you thought.
From what I saw,
Yeah.
Garnacho.
That's a Man U player.
There's a day I went on Twitter because I'm really bored. Alafa was just taking snippets from what guys are tweeting. Alafa just tweets. So I saw Kimanzi or someone say, fuck Garnacho. Alafa was like, Garnacho boy. Guys are like, Chaxy Rudisha.
I was definitely watching that match.
He's a player.
Yeah, he's a United player, bro.
Alikuwa na fuck up sana. Mambo ya ball ni ngumu.
Anyway, so this is what's happening. So May is the month that has almost all finals from around the big leagues. So what I'm thinking is, because we're gonna cover all these finals, maybe it would be nice to get predictions as well.
Yeah.
Since there's a lot of finals happening, so we just call this segment the final whistle. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Because it literally is in context of football. So I want to read out some of what to expect in May. Let me see. All right, so this weekend, okay, that would be too late because this drops on Wednesday. So next weekend, Chelsea United. Ooh, that's a nice one.
2-1 to United.
Of course, thank you, Mwass. Until we don't need an opinion on this. Then 25th May is the last day of the EPL season. Now, so the Premier League, what to look out for is, of course, now this weekend matches, Liverpool, Arsenal, that one will have played out already. Actually, predictions, because this drops on Wednesday. Sunday, Liverpool, Arsenal. How do you think that's going to go?
Liverpool is definitely winning.
Give me predictions.
Probably 2-1.
2-1. So we just copied what Mwass said. It's fine.
Feels like a 1-0 game for me to Arsenal.
Arsenal will win 1-0. Consolation. Ojizo?
Watacheza ya
Do you have a
machungu.
mic? Yeah, Arsenal, Liverpool. Curious to see what Ojizo thinks.
Yeah, like Liverpool will win for sure.
Yeah. I feel like Arsenal might win this because they have everything to play for, especially after what they lost. Liverpool already won the league.
But still, they won't let it easy because it's still a big game.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's still a big game. I don't think they'll just.
And also,
let it go easy like
they're
that.
fighting for points. Not points. Liverpool wants the maximum points possible.
Yeah,
as well.
for sure.
I think Arsenal wins this.
You think so?
Yeah, 2-1 to Arsenal. I just feel like Arsenal, they've disappointed their fans for so long. At least win something towards the end of the season, bro. You fucking just lost
PSG. That was
PSG
tragic.
in the semis.
Arsenal is bringing 14 over 40.
Literally. For Insha.
At least tupatie 17.
Bruh. Yeah, Arsenal is that kid who comes back home uko like, fuck, when ni fala, bro. But wezi mwambia juu ni mtoi tu.
Yeah, the worst ones were walikuwa na handwriting poor. Insha yako inakaa fiti as a picture.
If you could frame it, if you were framing Inshas, 38 out of 40. The frame, hey. Uko like that abstract art is nice.
Hey, ukianza kusoma huko.
No, you need to speak on the mic. Give Tafari the mic.
I'm saying, mtoyo na failisha inakuwa the fifth gospel according to Mariah.
Hiyo joke ni wewe pekee umeshika.
I don't understand. Tafari, you asked the mic to say that.
Usikule jaba ya mgeni.
Tama, bro. Taxi ni ya mgeni.
Hey.
But anyway, nimeget. Jali, I got you, bro. Mi lazima nicheke joke yako. Sema tena nicheke. Let's go again, Taf.
Hiyo isha iko down inakuwa the fifth gospel.
Kwani kuna dini yake? I don't get it.
Mariah umejump. Sasa wewe andika yako na French.
Now you're on the joke. You're on the joke. Anyway, so in La Liga, I need the predictions. Also, this is gonna happen this weekend as well. El Clasico, Barcelona, Real.
Of
So
course.
this drops on Wednesday. Your predictions?
2-1 to Real.
2-1 to Real. Auntie? No, give me a prediction. Just guess. Take a guess. Hakuna prediction near hivyo.
Anamaanisha wata draw.
Like, so that's French.
Juu angefanya hivi.
Anyway, gracias for prediction. So, who has the mic? Ojizo El Clasico, Barcelona, Real this weekend.
We're gonna lose big time. Real will lose. Yeah.
Definitely, bro. Barca is coming guns blazing. I give a 3-1 to Barcelona for me.
I agree.
There we go.
Mtu anaweza funga tu bao 3 straight.
Mwass, have you watched football before?
Hey. Which is the highest goals ever scored?
Hey, I'm sure there's over 10.
Upigwa 12-0.
Yeah. Just Simu, please. Okay, well, if you don't want to record, you can just leave said. Like, genuinely.
S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît was please, ama?
I don't know. That's why you're asking me, bro.
Por favor.
I've never seen even French, bro. Like, if you put French, it's nini Portuguese, nini uniambie, which language? I wouldn't tell you the difference, bro.
French, mangepa, mavowel zote.
Anyway. Then next weekend there's Barcelona, Villarreal. I think Barcelona is definitely winning La Liga. Have they won La Liga already?
Not yet.
But I think they're
4
definitely
points difference between them and Real, yeah.
Okay. Then there's Sevilla and Real Madrid. Last day of the season as well is 25th, 26th May for them. Serie A. This weekend there's Lazio and Juventus. That's a big match. I'm not going to do predictions for
Lazio.
Wow, Mwass. Serie A ends again 25th of May. Also, that 25th weekend is when all the big leagues end.
And they're happening at the same time.
Yes. Then 24th of May, we are playing a finals. No, EFL Championship. Oh, it's EFL. Sorry, that's not us. Then we have 6th and 7th of May, semifinals, the ones that ended. Then 31st of May is the Champions League final. That one we have to watch together, guys.
It's 31st
of May.
Okay. Yeni, Manchester Tot. Genuinely asking, because you said
Inter Milan.
I was testing you.
Okay, give me the second team. Inter Milan and
Outer Milan.
Inter Milan and Outer Milan. Where? Mwass. It's okay, bro. Anyway, so PSG is playing the finals because they beat Arsenal in the semis. And then Inter beat Barcelona in the semis. So it's PSG, Inter Milan. That's a big match. So 31st of May, we have a date. Yeah, we have to watch that, bro. Then there's Europa League. So that's what we are playing. Manu Tottenham, it's going to be 21st of May. That one definitely is a big match. Whenever Manu is playing, that's a big match. Even if it's Manu and Harambee Stars. Huh? Even if it's Manu and Kehancha All-Stars, that's team back home. That's a big match. Very big match. And then we have the Emirates FA Cup final, 17th of May, Crystal Palace and Man City. That's 17th of May. Then 25th May and 1st June, we have the CAF Champions League final. Now that's the African version. So yeah, a lot of action in May. All you need to do is subscribe to DSTV if you haven't. Renew a subscription if it's expired. Personally, I'm on Compact Plus because I want to watch most of the matches, including including the Champions League, and catch all the action live on DSTV. I'm sure there's going to be watch parties. There's supposed to be a watch party this weekend with the one with Toure, but I think something happened and got cancelled. But there's definitely a watch party on that 1st of May for the Champions League final, and we are gonna be there. So shout out to DSTV, man. That's a busy month. I can only imagine what's our DSTV KPIs. This is a crazy month, bro. All these leagues and these finals.
Have to deliver.
And yeah, this is a crazy month. I mean, for lovers of football as well, people like us, a lot of football action. I've been sleeping late, bro. Nowadays, matches are like 10. No, I'm an old guy, so it's already late. Anyway, let's go to checks. What you guys have? I start as we get to checked. Oh my God, Rihanna, use your bat. We already covered that. That was from Chan. Mulama posted a picture of himself in front of his Benz. Someone called Kuzo Mike, commented, tumechoka kuona gari moja, bro. Niggas are entitled, bro. Mulama responded, enda tao kuna jam ziko mob back exhausters. Facts. Sloppy_McNuts. I don't know which auntie needs to hear this, but please focus on your own child. Yeah, aunties can be nosy, bro. I'm checking kwani. Tafari, come check joke yangu. It's your turn.
Mna go laugh for laugh.
Yeah, laugh for laugh. At Sloppy_McNuts. I don't know which auntie needs to hear this, but please focus on your own child. See, I want you to laugh at in joke. Check it. So I'll repeat again. So at Sloppy_McNuts. I don't know which auntie needs to hear this, but please focus on your own child.
We can go laugh for laugh.
Of course. And we can go bands for bands after. How about you guys? Auntie Kwefani just a checker.
Yangu ni funny. So John Legend tweeted, I can't really swim. I took my first swimming lesson since I was like 5. My dad learned in his 60s. I feel like I'm ahead of schedule. Then Gatia quoted and said,
One
Gatia, yeah. Then how the hell was your head underwater but you couldn't breathe fine?
Okay.
It's just that. Uyo. And then the next one, I
promise not to laugh. You see?
I was just listening to what do you call it? South African music. I was listening to Amifaku. And then I just tweeted she has a beautiful voice. And then Mse akaniambia toa kielele.
Nani?
I'm trying to find that exact tweet.
And then the guy said?
He was just bitter. Alisema tu wekwenda or something.
Why?
I didn't even respond. It's the same. Niliandika tu Asibe Happy is also a great song. Mse akaniambia, what do you know about music?
Damn. Sabato.
Yeah.
Auntie, what do you have on Chaxy?
Fortunately, seen a proper ones this week.
Hizo tu za crickets atutumia in a while.
Final one I had.
Because if you don't have proper ones but you bookmarked, you don't trust whatever you bookmarked. Final one?
Final one was, it's a picture of a Korean pop. Alafu mse angesema K-pop.
That's actually funny.
That's from Tiash. It's a nice handle as well. Tiash.
Okay. All right, so on Mind Check this week. So it's the world's most exclusive red carpet. A single night where fame, fashion, and fortune collide. But what exactly is the Met Gala and why does it hold so much cultural weight? I feel like every single year we've covered it. I mean, because everyone talks about it. This isn't just about celebrities in strange outfits, which I agree. This is the Met Gala, a symbol of power, money, and influence. So today on Mind Check, we just break it down. So what exactly is the Met Gala? Owned by Vogue, the Met Gala, short for Metropolitan Museum of Art Costume Institute Benefit, is an annual fundraising gala held in New York City at the Met Museum, always on the first Monday of May. Founded in 1948. Hey, Hollywood has been ahead, bro. 1948.
That's like
1948, bro. My grandfather was busy
70-something years back. Damn.
Yeah, my grandfather was busy in Kuria trying to find his way to Nairobi. Then landed in Kamiti. It was far. Hey, Tafari, but the video for they convoyed me and Shosh, you have it, no? Okay. If I make it to 70, that's when we drop it. Okay. Actually, we edit it to like a YouTube schedule for miaka nitakuwa 70. Actually, a good idea.
Alafu YouTube ikifungwa.
Too bad. So founded in 1948, originally as a charity event for high society. Since 1995, it's been run by the editor-in-chief of Vogue. Today, it's the biggest night in fashion, often or definitely called as the Fashion Super Bowl. So the why the fundraise, the Met Gala raises money for the Costume Institute, which is part of the museum. In 2023, it raised over $20 million in one night. The money helps preserve fashion history and supports exhibitions, research, and education. Every guest buys a ticket of at least $50,000 per seat or up to $300,000 per table. Yeah. So how does the guest list work? The event is an invite only. Not even celebrities are guaranteed a spot. Anna, who's now the editor-in-chief of Vogue, personally approves every guest, even if a brand buys a table. Guests include actors, musicians, designers, athletes, tech moguls, and even politicians. Oh, yeah. Because I've seen politicians before. Example of past guests, Beyonce, Rihanna, Elon Musk, Kim Kardashian, Serena Williams, AOC, name them. Phones are banned inside, and footage from the inside is rare, adding to its mystique. I think that's what makes it what it is. You know, because everyone who on the outside, do you want to know what happens inside? So the themes and fashion, every year has a theme tied to the Costume Institute annual exhibit. Examples, in 2018, the theme was Heavenly Bodies, Fashion and the Catholic Imagination. Trump up and kill it. 2019, Notes on Fashion, which was Camp. This year, I don't know, I forgot to add this year's theme. Do you know? Someone check this year's theme online. Celebrities design outfits with top fashion houses to match the theme, often dramatic, theatrical, and symbolic. The Met red carpet is often more daring than the Oscars or Grammys. Facts.
For sure.
I've never seen a red carpet that is more daring than this, bro.
And most of the outfits are mostly impractical.
Of course, most of them are. I'm like, even walking around the piano, I'm like, there's no one who's going to walk around with the piano on his back, bro.
So, umesema pia hiyo no.
Where? Spanks. Anyway, so speculation. Some argue the Met Gala reflects wealth in inequality, luxury on display, while the world faces real crisis. Of course. Nile kama it's also, you can't work hard, enjoy money because there's a kid starving there. You can't even solve world hunger if you wanted. I mean, with the money I have. But there's people who have money that could. Others point out that the event has become more about spectacle than fashion history. A few conspiracy theorists believe the themes and imagery hint at hidden meanings, rituals, the usual bullshit you see online, but there's no public evidence to support this, just online speculation. The Met Gala is more than a red carpet. It's a symbol of culture, commerce, and who holds the spotlight in society. Behind every gown is a message, whether it's about creativity, status, or legacy. Very true. This is Mind Check. Until next time, check the invite list, which will not be next year, I can guarantee you. The two of you. Huh? What is the theme this year? Oh, you don't have mic? So this year's theme, because I'm curious to see if the theme and then based on the outfits we saw. So 2025, the theme was super fine, tailoring black style. Then black. So I'm hoping, so this is like black designers.
That's why you said you saw a lot of Africans, yeah.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
And the accompanying dress code was tailored for you. Oof. The themes are sick. You know the only thing that kept ringing in my mind? Because it means this weekend I would have had our Met Mega. Because our Met Mega used to be during Met Gala. Yeah. But Mega is just gone, man. So we need to come up with something else. Are you going to say awards, Amanini? Do you want to be here or no?
See now, Skiza. If I have nothing to say, I have nothing to say. See, I'm listening.
So small banter. I'm a crawl into Nini. Anyway, Met Mega, bro.
Met Mega was fire.
Need to make a comeback somehow, man.
Yeah. We'll definitely buy a house there.
You buy, then you can come. We'll just change it to something else. Yeah. I think the last theme we did was it 70s? No, I did that song. What was it?
It was 80s?
No, I think it was 70 something. I don't remember the last.
Because I remember the Afro wigs.
The boomboxes.
Yeah, the boomboxes.
The Adidas classics.
Who won, by the way? I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember why you guys were rigged in.
We were not rigged in, we won.
There's no, okay.
To take a photo side by side. First of all, you were in a team where you guys had money. Mulikuwa na 7 outfits.
Yeah, because we went all out.
As we had 1 outfit each.
Anyway, for those who don't know, it's very top secret. It's true though. It's very top secret. Invite reads strictly 1. Begins 7 in the morning as usual. Man, what a good time, man. That needs to come back. Yeah.
All the judges are babes.
Yeah. And ask you about equality, bro. Actually, all the judges are women. Yeah. Don't give out too much. Yeah. That was a good time. Shout out to every single Met Mega member. An invite will come out soon. The next one, we should not even tell, guys. Should be a physical invite, like around January with just the theme.
How does a physical invite work? Like you come to my place and I'm being here 20?
No. So just drop off like mail.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just a nice physical invite. 20. In January with the theme, so guys have enough time.
So
first Monday of April.
January and then it happens in May.
So guys have enough. See, now we have to upgrade themes and it makes sense, you know.
Okay.
Superficially, it's a theme too and it makes sense. And then we see what guys show.
GPT tatubamba. Out of this world alien inclination to African culture.
I'm like, hey. That's the thing. And
then you'll just show up with your hair.
That's me. But that's me. But I know somebody who I don't want to mention will just show up in a kitenge. You know who?
I know who.
Pure kitenge. Huyu kwanza guards huko tuko like, you know, this is when you preempt, you leave the guards the image. You say, "May if this guy has a kitenge, may he not come in, please." Anyway, anything else you guys wanna cover? Anything else you wanna cover? Are you coming back for the second episode? I guess. Anyway, episode 259, we are
My check. Over 26. This is
The Gaga podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
welcome back to
The mics are cool.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.